DOWGE, MOMO, and MANYU have been the golden child of meme coins for this month of July. So we have seen some explosive growth coming from all three of these meme coins recently. However, of late, we have seen things really cool down for all three of these meme coins as well. So in this video, we're going to be talking about whether these three meme coins are on the verge of fading and becoming one-hit wonders, or are they still positioned to be major big winners for this bull run. So in this video, I am going to be sharing my thoughts and opinions, and once again, this is not financial advice on how I would approach this situation right here. So do we, sell our bags because this is now the cooling period is a case for concern, or does it provide a good opportunity for us to DCA in? So once again, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts in terms of how I would approach this situation, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. So the first thing I want to start off talking about is how explosive all three of these meme coins were at the very beginning. So we'll start right now with DOWGE, and you can see that it really started to take off right here around this time, about July 15th, and then the hockey stick parabolic move was a period of about 6 days where it went from, let's say, a $15 million market cap, and it shot up to its all-time high here of roughly 88 million. So within that short period of time, you could see that it did quite a considerable pump there, going up, doing over a 4x during that time there. And then since then, you could see how it has cooled down quite significantly, and obviously, you obviously see a pullback right here, and then from there on, it's trying to find its new floor here. So this is DOWGE, and what we really want to pay attention to is, once again, that explosive jump at the very, very beginning. And once again, all three of these meme coins shared that explosive growth at the very, very beginning. You can see that on the MOMO chart as well. So if you look at this section right here, where MOMO was sitting at about $1 million market cap, on July 14th, and within a matter of 2 days, it went from a $2 million market cap all the way to its local all-time high right here of 25 million. So that was a close, 12 to 13x in a matter of 2 days. Very, very explosive action. And if we go to MANYU here, we see something that's very, very similar here. So you can see that on July 2nd right here, and we'll circle it as well. Give me a second here. It was sitting at, a sub $1 million market cap, and in a matter of, from July 2nd to July 10th, so let's just say a little over 1 week, it went from like a $1 million market cap to its all-time high of 47 million. So, it did a 47x from there. So super, super huge jump in a matter of a week. And you can see that ever since it's did its major pump there, all three of these meme coins have considerably cooled down. And right now we're looking at the DOWGE chart right here. And we could see that, it's been ranging in this area a little bit. And I drew a box around it right here between about the $50 million to $70 million mark. And it kind of dips in and out of there. And right now it looks like it's coming out and into its current market cap of 40 million. And in my last video, I had mentioned that from my understanding, there is quite a lot of whale buying activity around the $40 million mark. So it's by no surprise that right now we are sitting at a support level of $40 million. So it looks like that could be the new area of support for DOWGE moving forward. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that pan out there. Also, when you look at MOMO, for example, there has been a couple periods where we've seen some accumulations and then followed by a massive leg up. So right here, you can see that when it reached its market cap of 25 million, there was also a pullback right here, and it accumulated for a couple more days before it exploded to the upside again from a market cap of 13 million to a market cap of about 37 million. And then once again, you see that people took profits. You'll see another pullback. And then I'll circle the area where there was another area of accumulation between, about the $25 million market cap until exploding once again to the upside to its all-time high of about $47 million. And it looks like right now it looks to be repeating that same pattern as well, where people are taking profits. And this looks to be right here, the new consolidation level between, 22 million to the $30 million market cap for Momo. And then if you look at MANYU is, a little bit more spread out, as well as not as you can see the Momo chart, it's almost like in staircases right here. If I draw it out, Momo or MANYU had that big explosive jump to the upside, and right now it looks to be looking to find its floor, a new level of support, most likely, kind of like in this area right here. I'll draw the box. So let's say between the 20 million to about the $30 million market cap here. So from here, what, how should you approach the situation from here? Because now things are absolutely boring with these three meme coins. You're not seeing those massive pumps and price actions that we saw at the very beginning that got all of us excited for, DOWGE, Momo, and MANYU right here. So, what could be the most suitable play from here in terms of how to approach this type of situation? And in my opinion, once again, this is not financial advice. This is the way that I would see it. So all three of these meme coins now are in a state or have entered a state of consolidation. That's what we want to see. We want to see that new floor of support form here before its next major leg up. And you're starting to see that with DOWGE, around right here, about the $40 million mark for its market cap, building a strong floor right there. And when you look at Momo, it is once again undergoing another consolidation phase in the neighborhood of about the $25 million market cap, which is sitting at right now is $25.3 million market cap. And you see in all the cases right here where it's undergone a period of consolidation, the result of that is that it led to a big leg up. So, if the same thing happens here as it did in the previous chart action for Momo, then we can have a high high probability that it's going to follow a very similar action right as well. So I would expect accumulation to happen about the $25 million to $30 million market cap, and be and then that's when you'll see that the next big leg up to create its new all-time high there for Momo. And then MANYU looks like it's undergoing quite a long consolidation period, and the longer the consolidation period usually results in a much more intense jump to the upside. Of course, in the worst case scenario, it could go down as well, and this is the case for all charts, right? No chart is immune to that as well. But typically when a project has a strong community behind it, especially all three of these meme coins here, the result most often is a more positive price action move. So I would say that in these cases here, that the movement is probably going to be on the upside after the consolidation period happens. And during the consolidation period, what you want to be seeing from the project is that the projects continue to build. And what I mean by that is, are they still continue to get listings? Are they still active on their socials, for example? Is their number of holders still increasing over the time? And we can see that this is true for all three of them. And for example, when you look at DOWGE and Momo, there was a very exciting announcement here on the MEXC account, mentioning that, guess what, DOWGE and Momo will be listed on MEXC. And this post here was only 22 hours ago, so less than 1 day ago. So we're seeing some, really nice momentum growth steps moving forward here from both DOWGE and Momo. And of course, if you go to their X pages, they're actively posting as well. So with MANYU is they had that big announcement being listed on KuCoin, and also they have all these other listings on tier 3s and tier 4s as well, such as BingX, LBank, Bitmart, for example, XT, and very big exchange getting listed on MEXC. And typically when it comes to MANYU, I like looking at their Telegram. In the next one, what I'll do is I'll show a post on their Telegram, and they compare their progress to Floki. So here we are on the Telegram for the MANYU account, and you can see right here that this is the Floki then versus MANYU now. So when Floki launched back in June of 2021, it took the market by storm, but it didn't happen overnight. So in the first 7 days, so Floki had 2,500 holders. In the first 30 days, it had 9,000 holders. So the main thing about Floki was it was a meme culture love built up over time before the real explosion came. So you fast forward to today, 2025, and now we're talking about MANYU. So MANYU isn't following the same slow burn path. We're setting the pace from day one. So check out these numbers when you compare how fast MANYU is growing when you compare it to Floki. So in the first 7 days, the number of holders for MANYU is 5,200 holders. So that's 2 times more than that of Floki in that same period of time. So in terms of social impressions, MANYU has over 1 million social impressions. The MANYU has also been featured on major publications such as Blogpedia and top crypto news sites as well. So, why does all this matter? So Floki had months to build its cult following. MANYU is doing it in weeks. So the rate that MANYU is growing and getting out there and spreading its wings to the rest of the crypto community is happening a lot faster than the growth of Floki back in 2021. So the growth of MANYU is louder, faster, and with eyes on us from across the globe. At this pace, we could smash Floki's growth 6 months holder count in under 60 days. So that's pretty crazy. That's super bullish news for the MANYU community in terms of how fast they're growing. So that last sentence bears huge significance because they're saying in 60 days, they could get the same number of holders or more that it took Floki 6 months to do. So super bullish news. We're seeing from all 3 of them, whether it's MANYU, DOWGE, or MOMO, we're seeing significant progress from all 3 of these meme coins. So here's my ultimate take on this situation. So when things are boring, that's when I buy, because that's when the consolidation happens, and that's when you do not buy into those green candle pumps there. So it's more it's very counterintuitive, but that's always the hardest thing to do, is because when you see the price of a project go up, the natural instinct is to jump in and to want to buy. But really, the biggest gains are made when you buy projects that are either in the accumulation phase or that are in its silent phase. And then when it gets ready to explode, that's when you optimize, in my opinion, the amount of multiples that you could get out of it and really optimize the potential for that particular meme coin or crypto project. So once again, in my opinion, right now, all 3 of these projects, very boring. All the kind of like the hype has kind of cooled down a little bit, and because it's boring, that's when I buy. So once again, this is not financial information or financial advice. This is sharing my thoughts and opinion, but that's the way that I would interpret this particular situation for all 3 of these meme coins, because they are continuing to build moving forward, and they're in the right narrative, and they have such a strong cult community following behind them. So in the comments, let me know which one out of these 3, so if you only pick one, is your favorite. Is it DOWGE, is it MOMO, or is it MANYU? And then secondly, do you plan on buying more during this accumulation phase, or do you plan on selling? So let me know that as well. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. And once again, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. And crypto is risky. As much as we like to see everything go to the moon, it could go down to zero as well. So please make sure to invest responsibly. And I am not a financial advisor. I also left links that to the MEXC exchange. So if you're interested in buying any one of these here, then feel free to use my MEXC link as well. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.